Oh shit, hold on. Wow.
Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, and they are in full roar as you get a look inside Lumen Field in Seattle. Tonight we continue with Wild Card Weekend with what should be a great one between the Washington Commanders and the Seattle Seahawks. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC Wild Card game. And here comes Danny Johnson now from his end zone.
Look at that. Hawk.
20 to about the 22.
Good pass. Bro, somebody go to the door? Hey.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to
back down.
Nice yardage on that one.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
The big fella stepped that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has a big priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd inches.
Already?
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34.
Nigga ain't did shit.
What he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. Well, didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of established.
And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I see how even a blade. Ah, do it again, mister.
I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover. If you give up the
Bro, how are these niggas just reaching across the goddamn field grabbing me?
Touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. Solid running there. And CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game without a doubt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game, not many better than him. And when they're throwing,
shit, if he's gonna keep bagging them bitches up, I'm gonna keep.
They're tough to beat.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. This time they'll throw it with Howell. They're looking for McLaurin, but this is
I ain't gonna even lie. I got too excited.
And the Seahawks are going to get the football there as he gets this up to the 38-yard
I just don't want to play.
And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
Damn.
And now we're going to get a
takes me out of game, bro.
Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second down at 6 now.
I ain't got no choice to let it go. Yeah.
Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll get it into enemy territory.
I don't know why the fuck they put Farley at motherfucking.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On first down at Stafford. And he whips that one incomplete there.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On second down, Eckler. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
No, you should have let him throw it.
Pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion.
Yeah, I
Now
forgot
to
no
get
rules.
bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down as they manage.
That ain't play look familiar.
And that'll keep the drive alive.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run forward with Penny. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
2nd down and goal. Stafford. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Ah, you a stupid bitch.
Jamin Davis. And the Commanders are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity lost.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. The run.
Hey, watch this.
Now they deal with a
Watch this. No, stupid as fuck.
Towns going to run with it. And he's going to lose yards back to his own 1-yard line. Not a lot of success to be found there.
You got that right there, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But you got to go and run backfield. I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Powell out of his own end zone.
Bro.
And that will be incomplete.
Damn, they don't even throw pass interference on this hole. Niggas just getting raped in that bitch.
They have yet to allow this offense
I can't see one either.
Here's Tressway now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able
I
to get
kicked
it
that
out of
bitch.
there. This is a pretty good kick. Now it's Lockett. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
No, that was
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes,
I'm not gonna keep checking my phone, bro.
play calls at work. Now they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Really mean a certain plays don't get shown on this motherfucker. Maybe they gonna do it. It is gonna come from that side.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Brought him a little extra space. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Stafford
Yeah, he got him.
Throwing the out route, and he connects with Fan. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 31-yard line. Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
He keep quick snapping me.
Pass play there, but it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion was away. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Hard throw, incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage.
I was about to say, damn, this nigga gonna go for every fourth.
Forced a few here so far in this game.
Hey, man, Nick, he gonna create his own rules for his own league.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points.
I hate when a fine hold on 16 back right away.
A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn
This nigga never reached for the first.
Get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
44 yards rushing for him now.
That was a good one. Probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
They go to the ground again with Taylor. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back can get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure you got the first down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
Oh, that play takes too long.
First down there, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Second down throw for Howell. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 45-yard line. It's a first down Washington on a pickup of 18. First and 10, Taylor now. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel.
That is an ugly ass play.
Linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense don't pressure that time. And sometimes it gets that. You get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now throwing on third down there, but
Oh my God, bro, I can't catch a break.
but it's looking like another empty possession.
I don't even want to play no more.
They're certainly starting to pile up, so the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
So here we go, 4th down, Howell. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They started on the ground with Eckler. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
Nigga not breaking that many tackles, bro.
The line to gain, a 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage with just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a fourth down. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
With a little under a minute to go in this first half. Second down, another run with Taylor. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The Cowboys unit out there thinking pass on 3rd and 3. On the counter, it's
That nigga shook everybody.
and he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they do have terrific starting field position, but no timeouts to work with, so they'll need to operate quickly. Deep ball for Goodwin. And this is caught inside the 5.
Why was Fuller? Oh, I know why Fuller was back there.
Marquise Goodwin, 59 yards. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The point after 3 raindrops, 2nd goal. That grows to 10-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field. And
That nigga dove.
out of the end zone comes Johnson. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
He just gonna play back anyway. He just gonna play everybody back. I really don't care.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime. Thomas brings it in. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
I know, he's good.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Am I tripping? What the hell I'm looking for?
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Faking the handoff. Howell. And he almost had his 2nd pick of the game.
It's not the... Oh, it's over here.
And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. to throw on second down. Thomas has got it, complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. It's Howe with another throw. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. On 2nd and 10, Powell. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for nothing.
I suck at field goal.
5 seconds left. Not really enough time to run it on the play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit.
Oh my God, I missed that. That open me so short.
Sly able to put this
I made it. Man, that's
get
what's up.
themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room. Maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it?
Oh my God, then I kicked the hard about.
They put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortunes of a team, and they could come out and look real sharp in the second half.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. 1 second, all that remains. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime.
I think I got that one too. Where's my iPad?
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
They're not trying to show me no love. That's the funny part about it.
Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Stafford. He's got his tight end fan.
I kind of knew he was going to do that.
But he takes it up to the 40. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving.
You know what?
Now, as he's got
He ain't really.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Tackled on the play by Tariq Castro Fields.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Stafford. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So good work there on the defensive side for the first drive of the 2nd half.
Yeah, and until their offense can get into rhythm, their defensive players and staff have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens until our guys start moving the ball.
Please go get the ball.
On that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did see the sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try to get some points.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a 1st down. So a nice throw right there. And this, we all know, a big test for this young man at quarterback. He guided his team into the playoffs as a wild card. Now here he is on the road looking to get his guys to the 2nd round. It's certainly a tough task no matter how you slice it.
Oh, I absolutely agree 100%. And while no one around the franchise...
That's caught at the 25. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. And you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Powell. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Taylor is going backwards here. They come in and drop it all the way back at the 40-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing out 2nd down.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Taylor again. And he'll take
I say, please.
Touchdown, Washington. Jonathan Taylor taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are even at 10 apiece. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away.
Oh, he can run a bitch back.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Don't cross him.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half. Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
He
takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down. Penny, a 1st down carry. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Ooh, what kind of play was that?
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Stafford on 3rd down. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown.
What you just saw there, first-round talent, 2nd year, even more success. A pick 6 for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season is big for them.
They really started to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year 1. By year 2, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
God, here we go with this shit.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago and threw the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. From the gun, here's Stafford. And this one incomplete, threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing is Stafford. Forced out to his left. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
They never jump.
The receivers have been running them ragged. Maybe some tired legs in the secondary, maybe some tired legs in the pass.
You can't tell me Stafford that goddamn accurate. That he putting that big. Nickel.
Don't forget the extra.
Stafford probably got 99 goddamn deep throw accuracy.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup. Maybe their most important drive of the season. Coming up right now here first and 10. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
That's the problem with this play. Them hoes on block.
Penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
I just said got a block. That's the problem with this play. Them hoes on block. And
just throw throwing it away.
Taking a shot for Samuel. And unable to
I waited too early. I threw it too early.
give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Cressway now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Never make the mistake with these receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here. They're just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. 2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down." They love being physical. It's Eckler again, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Eckler, they run left side. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the 1st half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Goodwin able to haul it in.
I gotta stop doing this shit.
Just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
He do the same play over and over.
This wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. Now Stafford. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He just a little clock now.
Get inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 84 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Oh, you already know.
Eckler now between the tackles. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Have to give credit for a nice play there,
He
but
definitely
also
finna milk
look
clock
at it
now.
as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Stafford. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made on Washington's 17-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st.
Man, kick this whole ass field goal and get this shit over with. God damn.
Tight end. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Up the middle with Eckler. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Damn, I'm telling you, man, kick this whole ass field goal and get it over with.
The call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Stafford. End zone caught.
That's crazy, 'cause I ain't even picked the play.
Noah Fant.
I knew what he was going for.
Touchdown. And the Seahawks have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Important extra point up and through. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to
Nah,
rock.
for real, I'm sleepy as fuck too, bro. I gotta get this
Out of
shit
the
over
end
with.
zone comes Johnson. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football.
My blocker's not even blocking. He had, I mic'd him. He had a wide open, like, ooh.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been
Damn, I hate him too. I really just want to waste the play down.
Makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up
Alright,
here? Is it
bro,
just
they don't-
off just
alright.
a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Buying time to his left. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this, and what I think the part of their plan was to hit him over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful.
Why my niggas don't do that?
Fourth down, Howell, desperation time. Pass complete to Taylor. And this is going to wind up working out just fine, as he'll have a Washington first down. And an exhale there as they convert on fourth. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several points in succession if they can.
The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Howell to throw. Steps away to his left. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Here's Howell. And Thomas has it. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Second and 2. They'll look to throw. Finds his receiver, Watson. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. But Charles, what a rookie season he had, catching the football over 1,000 yards on the year. And he comes through there with a nice grab.
And we've seen wide receivers in recent years come in and have big years right away. And you think about Justin Jefferson in 2020. 1,400 yards and huge impact on his team and on the league. This guy, he's following his footsteps as an impact guy.
Why you gotta do all that?
The Seahawks, they are moving on as we say so long, everybody.